How do we solve this cubic equation x cubed minus 4x squared equal 25? So we can rewrite the equation. So the equation is x cubed minus 4x squared equal 25. We can rewrite this equation as x cubed minus 4x squared minus 25 is equal to 0. So we can test the possible rational roots using the factors of 25, which are plus or minus 1 plus or minus 5. So we realize that when we fix in 5, we get 5 cubed minus 4 times 5 squared minus 25 is equal to 0. So this will give us 125 minus 4 times 25, which is 100, minus 25 will be equal to 0. So we obtain 125 minus 125 is equal to 0, which tells us that x equals 5 is one of the roots. So how do we get the other two roots? Well, we can use long division, polynomial division to. So let's perform the polynomial division. So we have polynomial x cubed minus 4x squared. We have plus 0x minus 25. We provide for the missing term. Then we have x minus 5. So when we divide x cubed by x, we get x squared. We multiply x squared by x, we get x cubed. We multiply x squared by 5x, we get minus 5x squared. We subtract x squared, x cubed minus x squared will be 0. Then negative 4x squared minus negative 5x squared. That will give us positive x squared. We drop the 0x. Now we divide x squared by x, we get x. So x by x that will give us x squared, and this by this will give us minus 5x. So we subtract, and what do we obtain? We get positive 5x here. So we drop minus 25 here. We divide 5x by x again, we get plus 5. Then we multiply, we get 5x minus 25. So when we subtract, we get 0, which tells us that the polynomial becomes, we have x cubed minus 4x squared minus 25 is equal to x minus 5 times the quotient. The quotient is x squared plus x plus 5. So when we have this equals 0, then we will have x minus 5 into bracket x squared plus x plus 5 is equal to 0. Either x minus 5 equals 0 or x squared plus x plus 5 is equal to 0. So we found this already. X equals 5. We got that already. Now this will give us the remaining solutions. Recall that the solution to this is given by x equal negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So we have a equal 1. The coefficient of x squared is 1. The coefficient of x, which is b, is equal to 1, and c is equal to 5. When we write this equation here in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, we get these values. So we fix in these values, a equal 1, b equal 1, c equal 5 in the equation, in the formula. to find the value of x. So when we fix in the values, we obtain x to be equal to -1 plus or minus square root of b squared, 1 squared minus 4 times a times 5 all over 2 times a. So this will be equal to -1 plus or minus square root of 1 squared minus 20. That will give us -19 all over 2. So we get a compressed root here. So we have x is equal to -1 plus or minus square root of 19 times square root of -1. And recall that I is equal to square root of -1, so over 2. So we have x to be equal to -1 plus square root of 19i over 2, or x is equal to -1 minus square root of 19i over 2. So the three solutions are x equal 5, x equal -1 plus root 19i over 2, x equal -I minus root 19i over 2.